You're watching the Daily Dodge Pre-Game Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. From the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse, Daily Dodge TV presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight, it's another matchup in the always tough Badger Large Conference. The Deforest Norskies in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gym, and I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Aiden Voigt. And our broadcast tonight is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. It's Beaver Dam, it's Deforest, it's Parents' Night, and it's our 6th annual Ugly Sweater Night here on Daily Dodge TV. Happy holidays, everyone. And we're so glad that you could tune in for this one. I don't know how we started this tradition here a few years back, but every year we pick a game, usually in mid to late December, and we don our holiday sweaters. And so a lot of folks actually around the gym, some of the Beaver Dam boys players pregame were wearing their holiday sweaters. But right now we're going to turn into the court, because, as I mentioned, and right now introduce the parents of varsity players.
Each year for their dedication, commitment, sacrifice, and support of the athletes who compete for Beaver Dam High School. So tonight, let's meet the varsity boys basketball players and their parents. Mike and Vicki Call, parents of J.T. Call. Rob and Beth Jones, parents of Jack Jones. Brianna and Edgar Lara, parents of Cameron Mendoza. Tim and Jenny Doyle, parents of Riley and Matthew Doyle. Wade and Becky Freund, parents of Jeffrey Freund. Sean Stovey and Jennifer Treptow, parents of Parker Stovey. Jason and Tracy Lidke, parents of Max Lidke. Ed and Jill Salatel, parents of E.J. Salatel. Aaron and Corey Blank, parents of Parker Blank. Brad and Tiffany Rohde, parents of Cruz Rohde. Nicole Krasinski and Jamie Umlin, parents of Nick Krasinski. Tim and Trisha Ladrin, parents of Jackson Ladrin. And Jim and Patricia Gartland, parents of Luke Gartland. Parents, we thank you for all that you've done to help these young athletes become who they are today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the parents one final round of applause.
And there you have it, the introduction of the Beaver Dam varsity boys basketball players and their parents on this Parents' Night 2023. The JV and JV2 players and parents, they will be introduced at halftime of the varsity game. So we'll try and make sure we stay on the air for that one, and we'll get some coverage of the JV and JV2 parent introductions at halftime of our game. But it is Parents' Night, and as I mentioned, it's ugly sweater night. Aiden, can we flip the camera around here again? We got to get you in the shot too, because not only am I running here, some help from Bob is in the holiday spirit here, and come on over here, Aiden. We gotta wave to your adoring fans here. Here we go, right here. I mean, this is great. And we had Benny the Beaver come in earlier, and he's kind of going back and forth tonight between the hockey game and the basketball game. So unfortunately, he's not up here right now. But we got a photo op with him a little while ago, and like I said, this is our sixth annual night, and we always enjoy doing this every year and having some fun with it. But on a serious note, let me be maybe one of the first to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope your holiday season is very, very safe and happy, and that you get to spend some time with family and friends, and that everything you get everything you want from Santa Claus. But anyways, let's get back to basketball, shall we? And we've got a good one tonight. It's Beaver Dam and Deforest. Looking at the current Badger Large Conference standings, right now Beaver Dam trying to stay tied for the top spot in the conference. Coming into tonight, Beaver Dam is tied with Wanakee and Monona Grove, all those teams at 3-1 in the conference, so tied for first place. Beaver Dam is 6-1 overall. Deforest, they are 3-5 overall. They're 1-3 in the conference. Now, that's not a flashy record, but you have to understand that after dropping their first 4 games of the year, Deforest is starting to find their footing. They've now won 3 out of their last 4, and so they're playing much better basketball here as of late. Beaver Dam has not played since a week ago yesterday. Last week, Thursday, the Golden Beavers went on the road, and they beat Milwaukee Vincent in a non-conference game. Final score there was 67-52. That was an important bounce-back win for the Golden Beavers, because they had lost their first game of the season 2 nights earlier in Wanakee. That was back on December 12th, 72-56. So a nice bounce back for them. They started a little bit slow in that game, but really started to come on in the second half and avoided consecutive losses. So they are in good shape, as we mentioned. Deforest, meanwhile, well, they just played here on Tuesday night of this week. They had a non-conference game at the Just-A-Game Fieldhouse, the JAG, in Wisconsin Dells. They beat La Crosse Central by the score of 55-48. And as I mentioned, they've won 3 out of their last 4. They beat Watertown, Columbus, and La Crosse Central in that stretch. The only loss in that stretch was to Fort Atkinson back on December 12th. So again, Coach Eric Stewart has got the boys trending in the right direction. I was just talking with him a little bit before the start of the broadcast. He says, yeah, we're trending in the right direction. You know, they've had some sickness, and I said, well, what team hasn't? Because there's been some viruses and things going through a lot of the teams, whether it's boys basketball or girls basketball, hockey, wrestling, you name it. There's been a lot of stuff going around lately, and he says that's probably one of the reasons that we're playing better, is we're starting to get a little bit healthy. This is the last game before the Christmas break for these two teams. Beaver Dam's going to be on the road for a holiday tournament at Winona State University in Minnesota next week. Meanwhile, Deforest, they've got some non-conference games scheduled next week. Wednesday at McFarland and Saturday, December 30th, against Sun Prairie East. But we've got a good one here for you. It's always entertaining in this Badger Large Conference. We talk about it all the time. And these two teams getting set to do battle here on Parents' Night and Ugly Sweater Night on Daily Dodge TV. Right now, we'll step aside. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, you'll hear comments from Tim Ladron, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pre-game show.
And we continue our pregame programming inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Ladrin, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, good to see you. And before we talk about tonight's matchup with Deforest, your last game, which was last week Thursday, was a win on the road at Milwaukee Vincent. How important was that for your team to go out there, get that road win, and bounce back after your first loss a few nights earlier in Waunakee?
Yeah, it was, and more importantly, to play well. And we didn't play real well the first half. You know, they had a ton of speed, good athleticism, much different environment than what we're used to. And so we had to kind of adapt to that a little bit, and then much better second half, and it's good to see us get going that second half and play pretty good basketball.
You and I had talked a few weeks back about this tough four-game stretch going into the Christmas holiday. Mm-hmm. Well, so far through the first three, you're 2-1, so got to be pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, for sure. You know, losing at Waunakee is like, you know, that's you know, something that a lot of teams do, and they're a very good team, obviously. And you know, for us, it's, you know, we've been playing pretty good basketball, and so 2-1 through that stretch. I think we're sitting at 6-1 right now. You know, obviously very happy with where we're at, but we still got a lot of progress to make.
I mentioned that you haven't played since last week, Thursday. Now, I know that kids are probably tired of banging on each other in practice, but I asked another coach this question. I'll ask you the same thing, and that's, you know, even though these kids are in shape and they're built to make it through a long season, is it important to have breaks like that once in a while through a grind like that?
Yeah, I think so, more mentally than anything else. You know, when you're going through scouting reports every other night and building game plans and all this other stuff, and the long break gives you that mental break a little bit, but also lets you just get back to focusing on yourselves a little bit more, doing some things that we maybe have missed because we're trying to be light on the legs through those tougher stretches. So it's a nice little, you know, break to have in order to try to work on some things to get a little bit better on your side of it.
On the other side, do you have to worry at all about maybe any rust coming out tonight?
I don't think so. You know, I feel like our guys are ready to go. You know, of course, you never know until you get there, but you know, our practices are always really competitive. I think, you know, our guys are pretty dialed in. I don't foresee an issue there, but I guess you never know until you get out there.
Well, let's talk about Deforest, another tough conference game. And they struggled early. I think they lost 4 in a row to start the season, but they've now won 3 out of 4. So they seem to be playing a little bit better basketball.
Well, yeah, and anytime you beat La Crosse Central, you're saying something. So, yeah, it's a really good team, good size, always rebound the basketball really well. And, of course, when you get a team with size, it's tough for us. So it forces us to do some things differently than we would normally want to do. You know, but, you know, they got to guard our actions as well. So, they're a tough challenge. They always are. They're always well coached, and they're always a team that's just really physically tough, and that's something we've got to handle.
You've got two guys doing a lot of damage. I'm talking about Accardi and Hotman. Yeah. Now, it's probably not just as simple as saying we got to stop those two, but I would imagine they're the main area of concern on defense, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, Accardi at 6'7", I mean, you say 6'7", and then it's automatically an issue for us. And then his ability to step out and shoot and play at the guard position and still go into the post makes him a really difficult guard. You just don't see a lot of kids in high school that are able to do all those things, at his size. And Hotman has been really, he's been shooting the ball well. He's a good scorer. He's a really nice player. And yeah, you're right. I mean, those two guys can really fill it up. I think they're both averaging about 18 a game right now. But they got other guys. I mean, Grundle inside's a load. You got to take care of him. And they've got a lot of nice athletes on the outside that really necessarily haven't gotten going yet, but certainly capable of doing so.
You and I probably sound like a broken record. We've talked about this before in a lot of matchups that you have that, of the other team's size advantage. But your kids, it doesn't seem to faze them. It seems like they just kind of blow that off and they just go out and they just try and win a basketball game. And is that a fair statement?
Well, when you've been undersized for like the last 5 years, it just becomes all that, right? I mean, they're used to it. And they know how to play against it. And they know the things that we're going to try to do to negate some of those advantages that, that other teams might have. And so for us and our kids, they adapt and they're fine. The weight room makes a big difference with some of that. We've got some really strong physical kids out there, and that can help take care of at least a little bit of that length too. So, and that's why we spend so much time on it. We spend a lot of time in the weight room, and we harp on it all off season because we know typically from a size standpoint, from a length standpoint, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
And just to wrap it up, correct me if I'm wrong, it's Parents' Night, is it not? And so always a special night for when that happens, you honor the parents.
Yeah, parents obviously with all the things they do from youth basketball all the way up. I mean, it's just countless the amount of hours that they have to put in, and the driving and the, making sure kids are on time and all this other stuff, and tournaments and money they spend because of the tournaments or training or whatever they're getting. So to have a night, hopefully our guys recognize our parents every night. But to have a night like tonight, to get them on the floor and recognize them is always important, and something that we truly honor those parents for what they do.
Tim, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck to you and the boys tonight. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
All right, Tim Ladrin, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. Back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pre-Game Show.
Back inside the Beaver Dam High School field house. Just about set for the start of this boys basketball game. Badger Large Conference Tilt. Deforest and Beaver Dam. Deforest at 3-5 overall, 1-3 in the conference. Beaver Dam 6-1 on the season, and a 3-1 Badger Large Conference mark. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip in just a few moments. We also have the national anthem coming up here in just a second. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education business meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. And be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. We've also got a hockey game being live streamed tonight on Daily Dodge TV. Beaver Dam boys hosting Waupun. Wade Bates across the street with the play-by-play of that game. But right now we'll pause as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Our national anthem here inside the field house. Let's give you the starting lineups first for Deforest. The guards are Lincoln Hotman, a 6-foot-tall junior, along with Tate Engeseth, 6 feet tall and a senior, and Kobe Kleinert, a 6'1 senior. The forwards are Jackson Accardi, 6'7" junior, and Tucker Grundle, a 6'4" senior. So again, the starters for the Norskies, Lincoln Hotman, Tate Engeseth, Kobe Kleinert, Jackson Accardi, and Tucker Grundle. Now the starters for Beaver Dam. And the guards are E.J. Salatel, 6'2" sophomore, along with J.T. Call, a 6'1" senior, and Parker Stobie, a junior at 5 feet 9 inches tall. Forwards are Jack Jen, 6'3" senior, along with Cameron Mendoza, 6'3" senior. So again, for the Golden Beavers, it's E.J. Salatel, J.T. Call, Parker Stobie, Jack Jens, and Cameron Mendoza. Deforest in their black jerseys and shorts tonight, the purple numbers and the purple and yellow trim. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys and shorts tonight, the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. In the first half of play, Beaver Dam will go right to left across your Daily Dodge TV screen. Deforest will move left to right. Of course, they'll switch it up after halftime. A reminder, you can send an email during the broadcast tonight. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. You know the drill. And do me a favor, put basketball in the subject line, because we've also, as I mentioned, got a hockey game on the air tonight on our other video stream. And Wade Bates, who's announcing that game, he and I are sharing the same email box. So want to make sure that I've got the emails for the basketball game. If you can do that for me, I would appreciate it. But we would love to hear from you during the broadcast tonight. As always, we love interacting with you. Again, it's sports@dailydodge.com. And we'll get you some shout-outs during our broadcast tonight. Just about ready to get this game underway. Beaver Dam chomping at the bit to get back on the floor against a different opponent. They haven't played, as I said, a game since last week Thursday. I would imagine the legs are going to be fresh. So it's going to be Jackson Accardi to jump at its center for Deforest, and it's going to be Cameron Mendoza to do the honors for the Golden Beavers. Thanks for being with us on a Friday night. Mike Tronson alongside my videographer and engineer Aiden Voigt. It's Ugly Sweater Night. It's Parents Night. Now it's time for basketball, as the tap is controlled by Kleinert, and he'll immediately give it off to Engeseth. Beaver Dam's out in man-to-man D to start off tonight. And off a screen, Engeseth bounce pass to the right side. Nice backdoor cut. And a shot is up and in for Accardi. 2-0. Deforest just like that. We're not even 20 seconds in as Accardi scores. And now Beaver Dam going to work offensively. Here is JT Call driving right side. Pass out to the left side. Salatel up to Mendoza. He'll try a three ball. Yes! Cameron Mendoza hits the trifecta. Golden Beavers have a 3-2 lead. 40 seconds gone here in the opening stanza. Each team with a bucket. Beaver Dam's, though, was from behind the arc. Now here is Hotman. Lincoln Hotman having a good season. He's averaging 17, almost 18 points a game. He, along with Accardi, are the two leading scorers right now on this Deforest team. Jackson Accardi averaging just under 17 per ball game. So those are jobs 1 and 2 defensively if you're Beaver Dam tonight. Here's a shot from the right wing side. Off the iron, no good for Kleinert. And the rebound grabbed by Jens out near the free throw line. And here come the Golden Beavers. Jens, ball fake, trying to go baseline, but there's a defender there. Sends it up top. And Call gave it over to Salatel, now to Mendoza inside the center circle. Man defense here for Deforest. We're a minute and a half in, a 1-point game. Salatel over to Jens, fake to three on the left elbow. And he drives into the lane. Now puts a floater up with one hand. It missed it short. And the defensive rebound for Kobe Kleinert. Norski's trying to retake the lead on this possession. Grundle. Around the horn they go left side, though, instead. With it over there is Engeseth. And now back to Kleinert. Kleinert going against Call. Left side. Shot is up. Missed it short. Rebound tip. Salatel fell down, and that's going to be a travel. He got knocked down as he grabbed the rebound. Couldn't keep his balance. And so that's a break. The Norskis will retain possession. And they'll inbound on the baseline over to my right. We are 2 minutes in. 3-2. Beaver Dam with a 1-point lead. Norskis have the rock. And here is Engeseth going against Salatel in the lane. Kicks it back up. Pass was tipped by Jens. It's still loose. And a scramble ensues. Bodies everywhere. And it's out of bounds. It's going back to Beaver Dam. My goodness, what a scramble for that loose ball. And the Golden Beavers are going to get it after it was knocked out of bounds. So here comes Call. Now giving it to Stobie in the backcourt. Sends it ahead. And there's a bad pass intercepted. And a pass, a little give and go, and underneath the basket was sent back up top by Engeseth. Now they go to Kleinert. Kleinert leaves it off for Accardi. Over left of the circle, there's a cross-court feed, and Kleinert will try a three. It's in and out, no good for Kobe Kleinert. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Stobie ahead to Call, and Call near the free throw, and that's traffic catch-up. He sends it to the left corner for Jack Jens. Jens down in the corner, guarded there by Accardi. Into the lane, Jens finds Mendoza, sidearm pass, up to Call. Call back to Mendoza out beyond the arc. Clock running. We are exactly 3 minutes into the game. 3 minutes gone, a 3-2 Beaver Dam lead. And now here is Stobie up near the midcourt stripe, being guarded there by Hotman. And a hesitation move. Now he goes in. Shot is up. No, but a foul. Now the use of that hesitation there. And he was able to go in, missed the shot, but of course he's going to go to the free throw line as the foul was called on Deforest, and it'll be Stobie shooting one, or two. And that first one is good. So Lincoln Hotman picked up the foul. First free throw is good for Stobie. Stobie, about 63.6% from the free throw line this season, averaging around 6.3 points per ball game. Second one's on the way. He got that as well. 2 for 2 from the line, and it's a 5-2 Beaver Dam lead. Parker Blank checking in for head coach Tim Ladrin and the Golden Beavers. He's a 5'11 sophomore. And DeForest will bring it ahead. 14:45 and counting left in the opening stanza. 5-2, Beaver Dam by 3. But it's early. Here's a spin move. Hotman in the lane. Bounce pass out. Kleinert goes right side. Angusseth, long cross-court feed. Taken there by Grundle. Grundle back the other way. Gives it to Angusseth. Angusseth towards the right block area. Puts a shot up. It's no good. And the rebound for Mendoza. Off the rim it went. Now Call at the other end. Baseline move. His shot is up off the glass and in for JT. His first bucket. JT's averaging 17 points a game this year. And he got 2 right there. 7-2 now. Beaver Dam with a 5-point lead. And there's a arcing rainbow 3. No good for Accardi. Rebound knocked over to the near side of the court. And it was saved by Kleinert. Nice hustle there by Accardi to knock it over to Kleinert. And a reload for the Norskis here with 13:48 to go in the opening half. Here is Angusseth. Looking up high on the left. And backing up. They send it around the horn. Accardi into the right block. Spin. Shot is up. Grundle scores right over Mendoza. 7-4 now. The Beaver Dam lead is at 3. That stops a 7-0 run by Beaver Dam after they trailed 2-0 early. Here is Salatel, one-handed shot, right baseline, he scores. E.J. Salatel averaging 16 points a game this year, and it's his first 2 of the night. 9-4, Beaver Dam by 5. Grundle, he'll try a 3-ball. It is off the rim, no good. And a rebound for J.T. Call. He's going to let traffic go by. He'll trot it across the timeline, and he'll try and set something up. He's up right now at the center circle area. And there's a screen by Mendoza. Hesitation move. Now he sends it left side for Jens. Jens back to Mendoza, top of the silo. Gives it to Jens again. Jens hands it off. Salatel between the rings. Takes off. Stops inside the free throw line. Kicks it out. And there's Mendoza again. And he'll take one dribble. Give it back to J.T. Call on the near wing. 12.5 minutes to go until halftime. 9-4. Nice pass, and shot is up, no, but a foul, and a gorgeous pass by J.T. Call down to the right doorstep for Parker Blank, and he gets an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line with 12:21 to go in the half. Kleinert picked up the foul, his first and the team's second. And here is Blank shooting 2, and the first one is up, and it is good. Parker Blank averaging 10 points a game, 82.7% from the free throw line this year. As we have a couple of subs coming in. Ben Bodden, 6'2 senior, checks in for DeForest. So does Dominic Wood, 5'11 senior. Second free throw is good for Blank. And Nick Hermanson, 6'2 junior, I believe, also had checked in. I think we got them all. 11-4 now. Beaver Dam back to a 7-point lead. There's a tip ball and stolen. Here comes Call. Bounce pass. And actually, Jeff Freund had checked in for Beaver Dam. Sorry, I missed him there. Call's 3 from the left side is no good off the rim. Defensive rebound for the Norskis. Freund, a 6'1 junior. And J.T. Call is going to pick up a foul as we had a pair of number 12s bumping into each other. And we have a timeout, I believe. Yes, timeout called. 11:56 to go in the first half. And our score right now is Beaver Dam 11. And DeForest 4. We've got our first email of the night. And that's from my sister up in the Twin Cities. Says, Maisie cannot wait to see her Uncle Mike in a couple of days. Good luck, Golden Beavers. That's from my sister, Lori. Lori, thanks for tuning in. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send an email tonight. I do have a couple of shout-outs to get to. Coach Ladrin's parents, wanted to give them a shout-out. They were initially planning to be here, but they could not make it tonight, so want to wish them Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I also have a shout-out tonight for a very special youngster. DeForest head coach Eric Stewart, his son Beckett is turning 1 year old today. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Beckett. And he's home watching the game and with his mom, Taylor, and wanted to give those folks a shout out. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and happy birthday to Beckett. And there's a whistle as we are returning to live action. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to send us an email. JT Call picked up another foul. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. Second personal on JT. And here's Bodden at the free throw line for the Norskies. And the first one is up, and the first one is good. Ben Bodden, 60% free throw shooter, averaging 4 points roughly per ball game this season. And he'll get one more. Try and pull the Norskies to within 5. Second free throw's on the way, and it is off the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound is kept alive. Pass back to Bodden, who goes in for a layup. Well, you give up an offensive rebound on a free throw, and that's what's going to happen a lot of the times. 11-7. As Beaver Dam now, their lead down to 4. After Bodden hit the first free throw, missed the second, but lays it up and in after his teammate got him the offensive rebound. Here is Call. Hesitation move into the lane. One-handed shot up, and it's going to get the friendly bounce for JT Call. 13-7. Beaver Dam now by 6 as we have 11 minutes and change left in the first half. Shot is up on the baseline, and oh, wait a minute. It went in, but it's not going to count. We're going the other way. We had a foul. And I want to say, yeah, it was on Dominic Wood. So that'll be the third team foul on Deforest. And this is Stobie up the near wing side, met there defensively by Wood. Now Salatel over on the right side to Blank. He better get it across. Bad pass intercepted. 2-on-1 developing. Bounce pass. There is Wood. Missed the shot over the rim. Rebound. They're fighting for it. Still loose. Finally tracked down by the Norskies. Oh my goodness, what another scramble there. Big fight ensued, and Deforest comes out of there with it. And they're within 6, trying to cut into the deficit right here. Here's a drive into the right block, kicked out. Here's Bodden for 3. Yes, from the right corner. Ben Bodden. He's got 6 points now. 13-10. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 3. Back to a one-possession game. Just like that, with 10-15 and counting left in the opening half. Here's a 3 from the right side. Blank. Oh, and a rainbow 3 is good. Parker Blank from downtown Beaver Dam. 16-10. Golden Beavers lead the Norskies. 10 minutes left in the first half. This is Accardi being guarded by Jens. Accardi directing traffic from the left wing side. Over by that Beaver Dam bench area. Bounce pass down to the corner, and there's contact down there. Bodden took the pass. Looks like Blank got a little too up close and personal there. Yeah, I was correct. 16-10. And here's a 3 from the corner. Rainbow 3 is no good for Accardi. And grabbing the rebound as he was falling out of bounds with Stobie. He got it to Salatel. Salatel ahead. Bounce pass to the baseline, and there's Blank cutting to the hole. Blank with the layup. A beautiful helper from Salatel. 18-10. Beaver Dam leading by 8. All right, here is Hermanson sending it up top. Kicked back out. 3 balls on the way, and it's good. That is Brooks Oman, 6'1" sophomore. He had just checked in a little while ago, and he hits a triple. 18-13, Beaver Dam by 5, and look out, we've got a loose ball. Bodies on the floor, jump ball is called. The arrow is pointing to the left. That means it's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. With 9:02 left to go until intermission. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to send an email tonight. This email says, go Norskies. It says our scoreboard is off by 2. We got it corrected now? It's got it fixed. Okay. Yep. I figured that. Aiden's on top of those things usually. But we appreciate you pointing that out anyways. Here's a 3. Salatel off the rim, no. Offensive board. He was kept alive by Stobie, and he gives it to Mendoza. Now up to Jens, high in the left, sends it over to Salatel. Now to the corner, Blank for 3 in the left corner. Money! Parker Blank. Look at this guy. He's got 2 threes and 10 points total. 21-13, Beaver Dam leads by 8, under 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. How about that guy? Having a good first half. Here's Anguseth. Hook shot, missed it short off the front of the rim. Rebound for Salatel. And now Jens working the right corner. Jens stops, kicks it out. Salatel pulls up, jumper above the free throw line. Book it. E.J. Salatel with a pull-up J, and it's 23-13. Beaver Dam now with a 10-point lead. Anthony Glenn, 6'3 senior, out there on the floor right now for Deforest. He'll pop a 3, as I mentioned his name, and he missed it off the rim. Rebound for Stobie. He heard me talking about him, says, let's show him something. He didn't get it to go, but off the rim it went. 7:39 left in the first half. And we've got a whistle. We'll check this out here. Looks like we've got a timeout here, apparently. Nope, I guess not. Just the foul call. They're going to bring some subs in, both teams will. So Parker Blank picked up his second personal foul. The team foul situation right now, Beaver Dam with 4, Deforest with 3. And the clock running again, 7:35 and counting left in the first half. Parents' night tonight, as we mentioned. It's also Ugly Sweater Night. Benny the Beaver's back here in the gym, and I think he might even be coming up here with his holiday sweater on. There he is. Can we get a shot of Benny the Beaver? Benny, looking good, my man. They're winning over there? Yes, all right. I like it. Thanks for the score update, by the way. Wave to your adoring fans there, Benny. As we have a whistle and a turnover. Yep, Benny, I'll tell you a story here. Benny actually messaged me a couple of weeks ago and said, are you doing your annual Ugly Sweater Night? And I said, well, of course. I said, here's the date. Can you join us? And he said, absolutely he would. And look at that. There you see it just a moment ago. Appreciate that. Still a 10-point Beaver Dam lead as we're now at 7:15 and counting left in the half. And Freund, that's travel. Yeah, he tried to put on the brakes, got a little indecisive, and could not come to a stop cleanly. Yeah, Beaver Dam leads Waupun 3-0 at the end of the first period. Goals by Boston Damon, Joa Trotter, and Braden Strakota for the Golden Beavers in that first period. This is Hotman, and he got fouled and hit the deck, but his teammates helping him right back up. Lincoln Hotman looking for his first points of the night. I mentioned he's the leading scorer on this Norskies team. Mendoza picked up the foul, his first, team's 5th. And here is Lincoln at the free throw line. Hotman's first one is good. There he's in the scoring column. Cuts the deficit down to 9 for the Norskies, 23-14. Another one coming up here for Lincoln Hotman, and he got that one to go as well. 23-15, 8-point Beaver Dam lead as we get more subs into the game. And now we got a timeout, actually. Timeout with 6:57 left in the first half. It is a full timeout. Let's take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
All right, Beaver Dam will inbound, leading 23-15 on their home floor. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt here at the field house tonight. Our last basketball broadcast of 2023. After tonight, we get a little break, Aiden and I. We'll be off for a few days and be back with you in early January 2024. Here's Salatel. Elevates, jumpers up, jumpers in. EJ now, 6 points. 25-15, back to a 10-point Beaver Dam lead. Here's Engeseth with a bounce pass taken by Hotman. Now gives it right back to Engeseth. And back to Hotman, they go left corner. Accardi right up to Hotman. Round the horn. Engeseth looking down to the baseline pass. Intercepted by Jens. It was intended for Accardi, but Jens leaped and tipped it to himself to get the turnover. Now Jens taking a pass into the lane. Blocked by Accardi. Loose ball, Deforest has it. Well, Accardi got his revenge at the other end as he blocked Jens going in for a shot. After Jens had intercepted the pass intended for Accardi at the other end. Hotman for three, in and out, it's no good. And an offensive rebound, that's Grundle keeping it alive. Another reload for the Norskis. That pass, almost intercepted but saved. And now here's Hotman in the lane, falling down, saved it. They go left side, cross-court feed, there's Accardi. Touch pass up to Hotman. Top of the silo, guarded by Salatel. 5.5 to go until intermission. And this is a pass left side, quickly up to Kleinert. Now they go to Hotman. He'll try another three. That's off the rim. No call, the rebound. Got a defensive board. Throws it ahead in transition. Salatel spinning. Missed the shot over his shoulder as he was falling out of bounds. Accardi got the rebound and throws it ahead. Now a pass to the left baseline. They go weak side. Right side, three ball on the way. It is no good for Hotman, and on the weak side, getting the rebound was Jackson Ladrin out there for the Golden Beavers. Coach's son, 5'11" freshman. 4:40 and counting left until halftime. Salatel with a deep three. Money! EJ Salatel. He now has 9, and there's a missed shot at the other. Mendoza got the rebound. Then the pass was intercepted, and then a tie-up. Are we going to get a jump ball or no foul, or what do we got? I think a foul, actually. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the Golden Beavers. The locals didn't like it, but Deforest will take it. 4:22 left to go in this entertaining first half. 28-15, though. Beaver Dam with the double-digit lead. Just getting some fresh personnel out there. And the Norskis get it in. And this is Bodden, who's back out there, taking a pass just inside the midcourt stripe. Giving it to Wood. Back to Bodden now. Bodden, right elbow. Pump fake. Sends it to Wood. Out to the left side. Beaver Dam's defense here causing some fits for Deforest as Accardi buries the three from the right side. Well, maybe that was going to go for him, and it did. Jackson Accardi, 5 points in the game, including that three, 28-18, back to a 10-point Beaver Dam lead. How about another three for Salatel? Bullseye! EJ Salatel, his second three. He's up to a dozen now. 31-18, Golden Beavers, 3.5 to play until intermission. Bodden, nice pass down low, but it's knocked loose. Scramble, and it's picked up by Ladrin. And he'll give it to Salatel. Salatel trotting ahead. And look out, we've got a blocking foul on the Norskis as Salatel went down. But he's right back up. no free throws here. There was no free throws for this one, just a foul on the floor. JT Call's going to inbound. Lob pass in, Mendoza takes it. Giving it now to Jens, top of the key. Over to Call, left baseline, he works, and as he was driving, there was more contact. Was that Bodden down there? Let's see. A little hard to read the, yeah, it was. A little bit hard to read the Deforest numbers because it's purple, dark purple numbers on black jerseys. And from a distance, sometimes that can be a little hard to decipher. There is a yellow outline around the numbers, so if I do inadvertently call the wrong name, I do apologize. Here is Jens for three on the right side. In and out, it's no good. And a defensive rebound, pass thrown ahead, and look out. Shot was blocked, but Accardi was there to get the rebound, and the putback will go for Jackson Accardi. 31-20. Beaver Dam still up by 11, 2:42 to go. And they have deep three for Call. In and out. Salatel the offensive board. We got a whistle. And looks like another foul coming up. So Call's going to inbound. The foul was on Accardi. His first team fouls are now even at 6 apiece with 2:38 to go in that. Bounce pass, backdoor, head and shoulder fake. Jens shot is up and in. Now the little head and shoulder fake. Jens was there on the back door to take that inbounds feed. His first two of the night, 33-20. Beaver Dam leads by 13. 2:25 to go in the half. Here's a three at the other end. It is good. A line drive three. Dominic Wood. And it's 33-23, 10-point advantage Beaver Dam, 2:10 to go first half. Mendoza. Bounce pass, threaded the needle to Call into the lane. One hands it out, Jens up to the elbow. Ladrin for three, and Jackson Ladrin buries a triple. And it's now 36-23. Beaver Dam, a $1.47 and counting left in this first half. Ball knocked out of the hands of a Deforest player. Stolen. 2-on-1 if they hurry. This is Call. Reverse layup as he fell out of bounds. He scores. Timeout Deforest. 1:35 left in the first half. It's 38-23. Beaver Dam now leading by 15. And Deforest wants to talk about it as head coach Eric Stewart says, let's try and talk some things over here. Hey, we got to give a shout out tonight to Wallace, Howie, and Tilly are tuned into the broadcast tonight. Thanks for being with us on Daily Dodge TV. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. They're tuned in tonight from Bloomington, Minnesota. Just got that message sent to me. Let's see what else we have here. We got, another email came in. Great wins for the JV and JV2 teams tonight. Let's make it a program sweep. Says Greg Style, get the broom ready. Happy holidays, Mike. That's from Brad Rohde. Our good friend Brad Rohde checking in. Yeah, Brad, I forgot to mention that earlier. The Beaver Dam JV team tonight defeated Deforest 51-45, and the JV2 team for Beaver Dam also a winner over Deforest 54-38. But Brad, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. Again, sports at dailydodge.com. If you want to check in with an email, we would love to hear from you. Minute 34 left in the half, 38-23. Beaver Dam with the lead, Deforest with possession. And this is Hotman. Bounce pass, giving it to Wood. Wood double teamed, trying to fight through it. And is there a foul? I think so. He was being hassled. There are a couple of white jerseys right in his grill. And Mendoza actually is going to be guilty of the infraction. 1:22 left until halftime. Now, again, stay tuned at halftime because we continue our Parents' Night coverage. They're going to introduce the parents of the JV and the JV2 players. We'll get that on the air for you as free throws up. Front end of the bonus, no good for Wood, and the rebound for the Golden Beavers, who lead it by 15, looking to add to that lead prior to halftime. 72 seconds left until the buzzer. This is Jackson Ladrin up with the timeline. Bounce pass taken high on the right by Jens. Jens puts on the brakes. Being hassled by Accardi, finally sidearms it to Mendoza over by the Deforest bench. Now here's Mendoza to the free throw line area. Stops, gives it out to Salatel. We've got 49 seconds and counting left in the first half. Here's a drive, and Ladwin was falling out of bounds, but saved it. Call in the left corner for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, offensive board, put back for Salatel. 40-23. Beaver Dam leads by 17. Half a minute to go until the break. And this is Hotman for three at the top of the key. Off the back iron, it's no good. Rebound, and it was grabbed by Brooks Oman. 13 seconds left in the half. Here's Hotman taking a bounce pass from McCarty. 8 seconds left in the half. They give it to Glenn. Glenn to the left elbow. 3 seconds. A three on the way. It is off the rim. No. Rebound knocked around. Salatel grabs it, and that's going to do it. As the first half comes to an end, and it was a good first half for the home team. After 18 minutes of basketball here inside the field house, our score is Beaver Dam 40 and Deforest 23. So the Golden Beavers, impressive display in the first half. And now it's time for the Parents' Night continuation.
Without the support of their parents. As we did before at the beginning of the game with our varsity parents, we'd like to recognize the parents of the junior varsity parents as well. Let's meet the junior varsity boys basketball players and their parents. Starting with the JV team, Heather Bilkey, parents of Lincoln Sides. Katie Nelson, parents of Aiden Bird. Chris and Kelly Kinsey, parents of Carter Kinsey. Tony and Katie Strzeski, parents of Mason Strzeski. Nate and Vicki Bourne, parents of Jaden Bourne. Todd and Tammy Sepper, parents of Ryland Sepper. Shada Hanneman, parents of Braden Stieglitz. Janelle Burtz, parent of Caleb Dizarn. And Todd and Mackenzie Johnson, parents of Eli Johnson. And now for the JV 2 team. Derek Poole, step-parent, and Jovan Keel of parents of Jordan Allen Bellingmeyer. Sylvia Sanchez, parent of J.C. Martinez. Amy and Kevin Shaver, parents of Austin Shaver. Jen and Dave Hiley, parents of Brock Hiley. Beth Milkey, parents of Reese Milkey. Jay and Amy Schmuel, parents of Kellen Schmuel. Dan and Jen Morris, parents of Max Morris. Gina Dansky, parent of Riley Fresh. Ashley Kleindel, parent of Brody Kleindel. And Matthew and Lori Warmka, parents of Quinn Warmka. Parents, we thank you for all the commitment and time to help these young athletes become the rising stars they are today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the parents one more final round of applause. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. The continuation of our Parents' Night. We saw the varsity players and their parents introduced prior to the start of this game, and now you just saw the JV and JV2 parents along with their sons introduced here at the Fieldhouse. Let's take a break. It's halftime with Beaver Dam leading Deforest 40-23. We're back in 3 minutes. Back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
15% off the most awarded SUV ever, the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee and Grand Cherokee L at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and this deal is so good, I've got to say it again. 15% off brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees during the Black Friday sales event. That's over $10,000 in savings on select models. This is going to be a Black Friday like no other. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Halftime here inside the Fieldhouse. Beaver Dam leading Deforest 40-23. Looking at the first half scoring for Beaver Dam, E.J. Salatel led the way. In fact, he leads all scorers in the game with 14 points, including a couple of three-point baskets. Parker Blank also in double figures with 10. He had 2 three-point baskets. 6 points for J.T. Call. It was Cameron Mendoza knocking down a 3. He finished the half with 3. Jackson Ladron had a triple. He finished the half with 3. 2 points for Jack Jens, another 2 for Parker Stobie. On the DeForest side, they were led by Jackson Accardi with 7, including 1 from downtown. Ben Bodden had 6, including a 3-point basket. 3 points for Dominic Wood and 3 points for Brooks Oman. Both of them had 3-point baskets. 2 points apiece for Lincoln Hotman and Tucker Grundle. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Let's take another 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute for the start of the second half here on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
And along with my engineer and videographer, Aiden Voigt, Mike Tronson inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Second half getting underway in this Badger Large Conference Boys Basketball Showdown. And they'll switch it up in the second half. Deforest will now go right to left and Beaver Dam left to right across your Daily Dodge TV screen. Norski's going to inbound to start the second half. They've got some ground to make up as Beaver Dam leads 40-23, but a fresh 18 minutes on the clock. And here we go. Second half underway as Engeseth takes the inbounds feed from Kleinert. And Beaver Dam out in a 1-3-1 zone. And a pass to Accardi. Triple team down low, trying to fight through it. Bounce pass back door. And a shot is up and in for Grundle. Nice pass to get it to him by Accardi. And Grundle does the rest. 40-25. Nice start for Deforest here in this second half. Here's Call, taking a pass in the right corner to the right block, sends it to Jens, and Jens went up and lost it. And it's going to go back to the Norskis. Actually, there was a foul called on Jens, an offensive foul. So it wasn't just that he lost it, he got called for an offensive foul. So this is Accardi. Giving it now to Kleinert. Kleinert into the lane, and there's contact there. Let's see what we got. It's going to go on Mendoza, I believe. Yep, Mendoza picks it up. So that's his third, team's second of the half. And we're not even a minute into the second stanza. 40-25, 15-point Beaver Dam advantage for the moment. Bounce pass in. There's a shot partially blocked by Call. Ball is still loose. Bounces high in the air and finally grabbed by Hotman. Hotman now to the free throw line. Puts on the brakes. Pass, intended on the baseline for Engeseth, but it was intercepted. Now at the other end, that is Blank getting it out to Call for three. Bullseye! Blank racing ahead. Got it to Call, and he does what he does best. He knocks down a three. He shoots 34.6% from behind the arc. There's a shot up on the baseline, no good, and Call. Well, he can get rebounds too, as he just got a defensive rebound on that sequence. 43-25. Golden Beavers lead pass off the fingertips of Blank, but he saved it near his own bench. Now here's Mendoza. Back to Blank, left corner. Baseline drive. Shot is up, shot is in. The defense didn't get there in time. Blank up to 12 points now. 45-25. The lead is now up to 20 for Beaver Dam, as we are a minute and 45 seconds into the second half. Here is Kleinert driving, one-handed shot, and that's going to go for Kobe Kleinert. That's his first bucket of the night. He averages a couple of points a game. And it's 45-27, Beaver Dam leading. Again, I mentioned Deforest, having won 3 out of 4 coming into this one, so they've been playing better as of late. Beaver Dam's been playing really good basketball all year long. I mean, yeah, they have the one loss to Wanakee a week ago Tuesday, but I mean, they're 6-1, and they're trying to stay, as we got a whistle. I mentioned it earlier, Beaver Dam is trying to stay tied for the top spot in the Badger Large Conference. As they came into the night, as I mentioned, tied for first place with Monona Grove and Wanakee. I was talking with both coaches how very competitive this league is and how it would be difficult for anybody to run the table, because there's some quality teams up and down this Badger Large Conference. And we've got a whistle as, let's see what we got going. We're going the other way. There's going to be another offensive foul on the Golden Beavers. And it's Max Lidke that picked it up, 6'3" junior, who's out there now. Getting some action, and that's his first, team's third here in the half. And a nice pass by Grundle down to Angus-Seth. Grundle with the beautiful helper. And Angus-Seth with the layup, 45-29. Some pretty passing there to get it to him. And it's now a 16-point Beaver Dam lead with 14:48 to go in the ballgame. Jens, double team down low, kicks it up top. 3-ball left elbow. Bullseye for Salatel. EJ picking up where he left off at the end of the first half. He's got 17 points. That's his third triple of the evening. 48-29, Golden Beavers on top of the Norskies. Woods kicks it out. And now taken by Angus-Seth to the right corner. Accardi, rainbow three is no good. Offensive board put back. That's Grundle down there. Offensive board and a reverse layup to put it back up and in. 48-31. Beaver Dam's lead at 17. And foul on Deforest here with stops the clock. They've still got a lot of ground to make up, but a lot of time though. 14:02 left in the game. 48-31, Beaver Dam on top. Lincoln Hotman just picked up a foul, his second, team second. And Blank will take the inbounds pass in the backcourt. He's met by Angus-Seth near the timeline. Blank gets it across, bounce past Jens. Jens in three-point land, up high on the left. And Wood guarding him, sends it right side. Here's Salatel, shot partially blocked, and the ricochet grabbed by Hotman. Now back at the other end, Accardi. Lob pass taken by Angus-Seth. He'll try a three. It is good. Tate Angus-Seth. 48-34. DeForest within 14 now. And still plenty of time, as I mentioned. Jens being hassled. Look out, ball knocked loose and a turnover. 3-on-1 the other way. Accardi, bounce pass, right side, layup. No good. Put back, no. But a second put back on another offensive rebound. Accardi scored on the second attempt. And it's 48-36. And it's now a 12-point game. DeForest climbing back into this one. This is Blank. Out to call, right near the center circle. Now, if you're Beaver Dam, you just got to settle down a little bit. Call takes off. Pull up Jay. Yes, inside the free throw line. JT Call's got 5.5, 11 total in the game, 50-36. Beaver Dam back in front by 14 now, 12.5 to go. And that ball off of Accardi and out of bounds. And that's a break for the Golden Beavers as we have more subs coming in. 12:27 left in the half. Got a nice email here. It says, the Doug Pickards family wants to do a shout out to our nephew Jackson Accardi and nephew-in-law Coach Eric Stewart. Sorry we are missing the game as we are doing our family Christmas, but we are watching. Well, thank you very much for that nice email. As it's going back the other way, but we had a foul, another offensive foul on Beaver Dam. But no, thank you for that nice email. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. So nice to hear from you, and thank you for tuning in, spending part of your family Christmas with us here at Daily Dodge TV. We really appreciate that very much. Wish you nothing but happiness, safe and happy holiday season. That goes for everybody. Hope you get what you want from Santa Claus. Hope you have a very safe and happy holiday. All right, Deforest within 14. Here's a three at the top of the bubble. Yes, it's good for Hotman. And it's now an 11-point game. Beaver Dam was up by 20 a little while ago. There's a turnover as a pass intended for Jens goes out of bounds. Jens wasn't ready for it or just couldn't handle it. And now a chance for the Norskis to cut this down to single digits. I said they were just down 20 not too long ago. 11:42 and counting left in the ball game. Wood, left baseline drive, shoots over call. He scores! Dominic Wood. And it's 50-41. Timeout, Beaver Dam. A full timeout called by Coach Tim Ladron. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
We have 11 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. It's now 50-41. Beaver Dam's lead has been sliced down to 9. If you were with us a few minutes ago when it was a 20-point Beaver Dam lead and you went to go get some popcorn, and you come back, all of a sudden it's a 9-point game. And we've got a whistle as Jens was driving. Foul on the Norskis. Boy, things have kind of changed in a hurry here. That foul was on Brooks Oman. Second personal, third team foul. Blank, top of the key, spinning into the lane. Puts one up, right side, count it, and one. Oh, the hoop and the harm for Blank. And he's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Parker Blank having a night. He's up to 14 points with a free throw pending. Lincoln Ottman picked up his third. Team fouls are now even at 4 apiece. And free throws up off the back rim, no, or defensive rebound for Oman. All right, so it's 52-41. Back to a double-digit Beaver Dam lead. Exactly 11 minutes to go in the game. This is Wood, bobbled it momentarily up near the center circle. Picked up defensively by Call. Beaver Dam's down man-to-man D. This is Hotman. Above the silo. Out to the right side, they go back to the near wing. Now driving into the lane is Hermanson. He's trapped down there. Tried to get it to a cutting teammate. Ball was knocked loose and stolen. This is JT Call going to bring it ahead. Here is JT. Kicking it out to Salatel. He's into the lane. Salatel. Pass down to Jens on the right block. Jens, he's going to drive back up top and try and reset. And he's looking for help, and the Deforest fans wanted a double dribble there on Jens. They didn't get it. Now Call trying to split a double team, and there's a travel on Call. And he was trying to go through traffic on Interstate 94, trying to split that double team, and he gets called for a travel. 10-13 left in this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. what once was a lopsided affair is not quite so lopsided anymore. He has a double-digit lead, but Deforest has got the momentum here right now. Norski's looking to get that deficit back to single digits. Here is Anguset driving. Off the rim, it won't go. Rebound, not to the sideline. Call has it. He races ahead. Call, bounce pass. Jens going with him. And Jens gets knocked down and a foul. And McCarty, nice to help him up there a little bit. Tate Anguset picked up his first personal, 5th team foul. And now it's going to be Anthony Glenn checking back in for head coach Eric Stewart. And the Norskis, call's going to inbound for the Golden Beavers. Baseline to my right. Lob pass in, Jens, giving it to Jeff Freund, who's back out there on the floor. Goes right corner, Salatel. Up to call, fake to 3. Down Park Avenue, right side, missed the layup. He shorted the shot, Glenn the rebound. And he'll give it to Anguset. He'll trot ahead, 9:34 and counting left in the ball game. 52-41, Beaver Dam leads. This is Accardi, right side, double teamed. And have a foul on, is that going to be call, I believe? Yep. JT got body. And for JT, that's his 3rd personal. Team fouls are now all knotted up at 5 apiece here in the second half with 9:27 to go. Glenn takes the inbounds feed, sends it back to Accardi. Accardi, head and shoulder fake, try to go up with it, and I don't know if Jen's got a piece of it. He was playing defense, had his hands in the air, but a loose ball picked up finally by Call. Throws it back to Jack Jens. J squared, out to Blank, back to Jack. Jen's going to go baseline. Double team down there. He thinks better of it. Pass into the lane. Salatel up off the rim. No good. Glenn the rebound. 9 minutes to go. Halfway through the second stanza. 52-41. Beaver Dam on top. Deforest has played much better here in the second half. Glenn with a drive. Nobody got fouled. Now Freund at the last second trying to get there to deny that uncontested layup. It would have been otherwise. And so Jeff Freund picks up his first. Team's 6th, and it's going to be Anthony Glenn heading to the free throw line where he's about 78% on the year. Averages 6.3 a game. First free throw is off the front of the rim. It's no good. Sports at dailydodge.com if you want to check in with an email before the end of the game. We've had a few come our way tonight. Sports at dailydodge.com. Put basketball in the subject line. Tell me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. Shot is up off the rim. Accardi, the offensive rebound. Off the missed free throw. Here is another shot. That's no good for Wood, and Salatel picks up the loose change. And a one-handed finger roll at the other end for Salatel. 54-41. Beaver Dam leads, 8.5 to go in this one. Salatel's had a big night. He's been feeling it tonight offensively. Salatel now with 19 points. Here's a layup, missed at the other end. Bodden got his own rebound off the miss, and as he tried to go back up, he got bumped. With 8:18 to go in the game, and now Bodden will step to the charity stripe. Been a fun night here tonight at the Fieldhouse with the Parents' Night. First free throw is good. It was Parents' Night. It's our 6th annual Ugly Sweater Night on Daily Dodge TV. Aiden and myself, Benny the Beaver, even some of the Beaver Dam players pregame had their holiday sweaters on. And, of course, the basketball game. And another free throw upcoming here for Bodden, and he drains that one too. 54-43. Beaver Dam maintains an 11-point lead, and there's a bad pass intercepted by Anguset. Yeah, Beaver Dam's turned it over a little bit here in this second half. And spin move, Anguset blocked that shot by Salatel. He took it away, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Left side Blank in for the layup, no, but a foul. Oh, Salatel with a monstrous defensive play, a block at the other end, and it leads to a fast break opportunity. And Blank is going to step to the charity stripe with exactly 8 minutes to go in this game. Parker Blank, 14 points thus far. Make it 15. As that first free throw is good. Max Lidke, JT Call coming back on for head coach Tim Ladrin. I got to publicly thank Tim Ladrin for my Christmas gift that he gave me before the game tonight. Very, very nice of him. Second free throw, no good. Rebound for the Norskies. That was pulled down by Grundle. This is Accardi up on the left wing, and this is Jens guarding him. Pass to the block. There's Grundle, double team, back out. 3 balls on the way. It is good for Kleinert. Kobe Kleinert gets this down to a 9-point game. 55-46. Beaver Dam on top. 7.5 to go. And now they got to get it across. They do. Blank takes the pass from Call. Hassel, triple team left corner, throws it back to JT, who had to leap to keep that one from going over and back. Now Call into the lane, right side, Jens, sidearm pass. Here is Stobie for 3. It's off the rim, no. Offensive board, Blank, and he got fouled. Boy, the intensity really heating up here in the latter stages of this one. And Kleinert picked up the foul. So each team now is in the bonus, each team with 7 fouls in the half, and Blank is at the line. And the first free throw, yes. That gives him 16 points in the game now. And he's got one more. 7:12 remaining. Next one, yes. All right, as it's now a 57-46 Beaver Dam lead. On top by 11, 7:12 to go. We're heading down the stretch here on a Friday night at the Fieldhouse. Accardi. There was contact, and was it Call or was it Jens? It was Jens. Second personal on Jens, 8th team foul, and that means Accardi will have the opportunity to shoot at least one free throw and maybe a second if he makes the first. And he got the first. Front end of the bonus is good for Jackson Accardi. He's a 71% free throw shooter. He had 19 points in that win over La Crosse Central the other night. So did Lincoln Hotman. Second free throw going to rattle home. 57-48. All right. Deforest within 9. Under 7 minutes left in the game. Call, bounce pass, thread the needle. Lutke missed the layup. Might have been partially blocked, and Accardi comes away with a loose ball. And this is Jackson Accardi, high on the left. Giving it to Kleinert. Kleinert, little lob pass. Engelseth backdoor feed. Grundle spins off the glass. Tucker Grundle scores. 57-50. This is as close as Deforest has been since very early in the game. 6:25 to go. Look out, bad pass. And it's taken by Accardi. Flips it left side. Engelseth faked a 3 in the corner. Well, if he had shot a 3 and that made it, this place would have erupted. All the Deforest fans down in front of me here. This is getting interesting here. Very interesting now. Hotman has it. Inside the free throw line. Puts on the brakes. Bounce pass. Accardi has it. 6 minutes to go. Clock running. 7-point lead Beaver Dam. They led by as many as 20 early in this second half. And now they're in a dogfight. Deforest has fought back, and they're not going away. Hotman traveled as he tried to sidestep the defender Call and launch a 3. Oh, boy. And that's one the Deforest fans were not crazy about, to say the least. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure. But anyways, I don't wear the black and white stripes. So 57-50, Beaver Dam has it back with a 7-point lead, 5:39 to go. This is Mendoza, guarded by Grundle. Giving it to Call. Man defense for Deforest. Jens now between the circles, driving right. Jens Through traffic, sends it up top, call out to Blank. Blank coming around from the left side, and he'll set up near the big B and D at the center of the floor. Bounce pass left corner. There's EJ. Salatel, one hands it up to Call. Call driving. Pulls up, jumper off the rim. No, short, Accardi the rebound. The Norskies can cut it to a 5-point game or even 4 with a 3-point play. Under 5 minutes left. Hotman, shot is up, missed it short. I might have been partially tipped. He got his own rebound. Wait, did he step on the baseline? Oh, he had the rebound, but he could not stay in bounds as he ran out of real estate, tried to tiptoe the end line and almost did so, but he did step out of bounds with 4:51 to go. Stay with us, folks. We're going right down to the wire, it appears. And this is Mendoza to Jens. And a pass behind Salatel. It's an over and back. Boy, Beaver Dam, the turnovers have really hurt them here in the second half, among other things. They've been, they've turned it over. Fouls have been a problem. Some offensive fouls have hurt them a little bit. So that's one of the, a couple of the reasons why Deforest has climbed back into this one. 4.5 to play. This is Glenn, right side. And now Accardi on the baseline, guarded by Jens. Lob pass going to be taken by Engeseth up high on the right. He'll go back to Accardi in the corner. Ball fake. Accardi double team. Call knocked it out of his hands and stole it. Oh my, and then Call gets knocked into the bench. The Deforest bench. Everybody's okay. But wow, what a play by Call. And there was a foul on Engeseth of Deforest. That means it's a bonus for JT at the other end with 4:14 to go. And boy, these free throws now become really huge in a 7-point game. Front end of the bonus is good for JT. JT 71.4% from the free throw line on the season. 6.7 rebounds, 4 assists per game for the senior, and the second one is also good. Big free throws for JT Call. 59 to 50, timeout on the floor. Timeout, and this is it a full 30 or a 60? Didn't get the signal. It is what is it? They never signal. Full timeout. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
As we come out of the break, Anthony Glenn of Deforest just picked up an offensive foul. Beaver Dam gets it back. Under 4 minutes to go now. 59 to 50. 9-point Beaver Dam advantage as we're getting late. Again, Deforest trailed by as many as 20 in this second half, but there's a drive. Blank short of the shot. Rebound for the Norskies. And Deforest gets it to Glenn. They go right side. That is Engeseth. Back to Accardi, left wing side. Accardi, he'll try a deep three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound for Call. Oh, I thought that was going down. I think everybody on this side of the gym had a good look at that. Thought it was going down. 3:20 to go. And this is Mendoza, left corner. Hotman's all over him defensively. He spins away from Hotman. Now a double team, but he fights through the double team and he scores on the left doorstep. He's got 5 in the game. That was a big bucket, 61-50. Beaver Dam by 11. We're down to 2:56 to go in the game. And a whistle and a timeout. Timeout by Deforest with 2:52 left. We're going to keep it here. I do have some emails to get to that have come in here. This one says, great game and always a great broadcast. Let's see if Deforest can complete the comeback. Go Norskies. That's from our good friend Mike. Mike Lavold checking in. Mike, thank you very much, buddy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. Glad you're tuned in tonight. Appreciate you. Thanks for the email. And this one says, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Great game. Great job announcing and entertaining as always. That's from Diane Storhoff. Watching from Sun Prairie tonight, Diane. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Thank you for your friendship and your email. We do appreciate it. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to chime in before the end of the game. Better do it quickly, though, because we're running out of time here. And I got a score update from across the street. At the end of the second period, the Beaver Dam boys hockey team leads Waupun by the score of 4-0. 61-50 here in the field house. Beaver Dam leads Deforest, and Beaver Dam had a 17-point lead at halftime. Bumped it up a little bit early in the second half, but then Deforest woke up in a big way, and they have been coming at Beaver Dam ever since. But right now, time is an issue. Under 3 minutes left, and Norski's down 11, but they do have possession here off the timeout. Let's see what Coach Stewart drew up in the sand. Well, a 2-on-1 developing after a steal by Call. Then Call's pass, as he tried to get rid of it, it went off of a Deforest player, and Beaver Dam's going to retain possession. That's a break for the Golden Beavers. 2:42 left. As I mentioned, both teams in the bonus here. And Call on the end line, looking to get it in, finally does. Blank has it. And now E.J. Salatel will take a feed, and he's up near the timeline. And he got it to Blank. Beg your pardon. That was, Blank. And a foul on, I think Hotman here was trying to deny that. Nope, beg your pardon. Glenn was there too, and Glenn picked it up. Well, their numbers are similar. Hotman is 1, and Glenn is 11. 1-1. So anyways, it's Blank at the line. And it's 2 the rest of the way because that was the 10th foul on the Norskies. Blank connects on that one. 62-50. Golden Beavers on top of the Norskies. There's a young guy down below us here. He's got a Grinch sweater on. And the second one is good for Blank. I saw him out in the hall before the game. I have a Grinch sweater on tonight. And it's not the same one that he has, but I said, hey, I like your shirt. He's still here down in the front row with the Deforest fans. Here is Engeset. Pass to Grundle. Layup, no, but a foul. Tucker Grundle. There are a lot of folks here and there wearing some holiday sweaters, some ugly sweaters, as it were, in the gym tonight. And, of course, this is our 6th annual Daily Dodge TV Ugly Sweater Night. If you missed it at the beginning of the broadcast, watch the postgame. You'll see it again. As the first free throw is up, and it's good for Grundle. Yeah, I decided to go with the Grinch this year. Last year it was Snoopy on my sweater. You can't go wrong with either of those two characters, really. I mean, second one, no good. Rebound tipped, and it's an offensive board. Pass back to a cutting Grundle who lays it up and in. Hermanson got it to him, and it's 63-53 after that bucket, so it's 10-point game, 2:07 to go. Jens, though, at the other end. Layup, got it, took a pass, and he was down there ready to get that one and put it up and in. 65-53 Golden Beavers lead, and now what? Beaver Dam wanted to travel, and it's actually going to be a foul on the Golden Beavers with $1:56 left. JT Call, by the way, and Hermanson is going to head to the free throw line. So our first of two. Now the Norskis are also in the double bonus. First one is good. Getting some subs in here before the second free throw. One more for Hermanson. 66% free throw shooter on the year. Averages about 3 a game. Missed that second one. Do we have a line violation? What do we have? I was trying to hear what the referee said. It got quiet in here all of a sudden, but now it's going back to Beaver Dam. 65-54. So it is an 11-point Beaver Dam lead with $1:54 to go in the game. Full court pressure. Beavers break it. This is Call. Double teamed. And a foul as he was double teamed immediately down there on the left side. We'll check this one out. And this is going to go on Hermanson. So Call will step to the free throw line. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, you knock down your free throws here and you'll win this game. Because it's 2 the rest of the way on both sides. First free throw is up and good for JT. 8 points in the half for Call, 14 in the game. And now the second of 2, and that one is through for JT. 67-54. Stay tuned for our postgame show. At the conclusion of this one, we'll run down the final scoring summary. We'll also get Beaver Dam head coach Tim Ladron up here for his customary postgame chat. That's all straight ahead here on Daily Dodge TV. And this is Hotman with 1.5 minutes left to go. Clock running. Beaver Dam by 13. McCarty takes a pass near wing. Trying to go backdoor, and he hit the glass, and it deflected away from the intended target, and Grundle went down. He was a little slow to get up. He's kind of hobbling a little bit here. I hope he's okay. He's not putting a lot of weight on his right leg as he was hobbling to the bench there, or hopping, or whatever you want to call it. Hopefully nothing too serious there. We had a foul, and E.J. Salatel is going to be at the line with 1:16 to go. And the first of 2 is good for E.J. Deforest won both meetings between these two teams last year. The second free throw is good. First meeting of the year between these two teams this season, or I guess I should say season, maybe not year, but Beaver Dam in good shape now. Ahead 69-54. And this is Hermanson. Double team, sidearms it out. 1 minute to go. 3 ball off the back iron, no good for Engeseth. Rebound for JT Call. He'll fly ahead and let traffic go by, and you're going to make, they can just play catch, Beaver Dam, and run some clock. We'll see if DeForest wants to keep fouling, and there's a foul by Glenn with 44.9 seconds to go. Yeah, if you're Beaver Dam, just, play keep away. Make DeForest foul you if they want. And here's JT right back of the line. And I see Tim Ladron getting ready to empty the bench. As Call connects on the first attempt. And we got a bunch of subs coming in for Beaver Dam. Riley Doyle, 5'11 junior. Cruz Rohde, 5'11 sophomore. Max Lutke, 6'3" junior. Who else came in? Matt Doyle, 5'11" junior. And now Deforest emptying the bench as well. Dominic Wood came back out there. Alex Markgraf, 6'4" senior. Hunter King, 6'5" senior, came on. Gabe Reyes, 5'11" senior. Second free throw for JT, and he connects, and now he'll exit. And coming on, Nick Krasinski, 5'11" sophomore. Alex Trouch, 5'11" junior, also came on for Deforest. 40 seconds left, 71-54. As the reserves will finish this one out. Boy, this game got interesting, didn't it, for a while in the second half, as the shot is off the rim, no good. Beaver Dam had a commanding lead at halftime. Deforest got to within single digits. They were within 7 at one point here. But Beaver Dam survives a little bit of a scare, and they hang on, and they're going to win this one. Here's a three. It is off the rim, no good for Krasinski. Rebound for King, 4 seconds left. And now a three right before the horn. It is no good, and that'll do it. Final score tonight here inside the field house. The Golden Beavers take down the Norskies. Final is Beaver Dam 71 and Deforest 54. Well, stay with us. As I mentioned, our postgame show is coming up here in just a moment. We'll have our final scoring summary. We'll also have Tim Ladrin up here, as we mentioned. Stay with us. The postgame show is next. Right now, we'll take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
15% off the most awarded SUV ever, the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee and Grand Cherokee L at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and this deal is so good, I've got to say it again. 15% off brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees during the Black Friday sales event. That's over $10,000 in savings on select models. This is going to be a Black Friday like no other. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And we welcome you back to the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for our postgame show. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. Aiden Voigt is my videographer and engineer. Parents' night, ugly sweater night. But it was a good night for the Golden Beavers, and I'm joined up here at the broadcast booth by Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam. Tim, congratulations on the win. I tell you what, for a while there in the second half, you guys found yourselves in a bit of a dogfight, didn't you, there?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're a good team, and you know they're going to make a run. And, you know, we had some issues there. We had foul trouble. Stobie re-aggravated his injury a little bit, and, you know, and so we had to kind of mix and match a little bit, and you could tell we were a little out of sync. But the guys battled through that and ended up stretching it back out again.
Well, let's talk about the start, because it was a great first half. You had a nice 17-point lead at the half. And what was working for you there in the first half?
Well, it starts on the defensive side, and I thought we did a really good job with what we were trying to do with them, you know, with their size. And, you know, Hopman's a really nice scorer. And you know, and so we did some really, you know, I thought we stayed at what we were supposed to do, and then we rebounded it well out of it. And offensively, we got in some transition because we got stops. And so, and when we're in transition and the way we share it, it's you know, we can be tough to guard.
Yeah, I thought you did an outstanding job defensively in that first half. Hopman only had no field goals, just 2 free throws in the first half. Grundle only had 2 points in the first half. Accardi at 7, but I thought you were playing very well. You had that nice big double-digit lead, and that was a big reason you really shut down Hopman and Grundle there.
Yeah, we did, and obviously that's the key, right? But then, you know, they've got other guys, and you know, a couple guys hit some threes on us, and you know, Grundle had a nice night, and you know, I hope he's okay. He rolled his ankle there at the end.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But you know, that was, you know, we talked about it. You know, you got to take care of those guys, but then you can't let anybody else go off either. You know, so it makes it tough. You know, they're really athletic and they're long and they compete hard, and that, you know, we had to play well against them.
Well, you mentioned Stobie re-aggravating a little bit. What kind of update? You told me coming into this game he had been a little bit banged up. Now, you had that long layoff, but probably a good thing, you know, with some bumps and bruises. Anything you can tell us as far as updates there? Or?
Well, I think he's going to be okay. I mean, he was able to come in a little bit and give us a couple minutes, and I think it's going to be one of those nagging things. And you know, we got a few days off here, and hopefully he'll be able to rest that, and we'll be able to get back with him. So, you know, hopefully we can have him for Winona, and you know, and if not, other guys are going to have to step up. I think you saw that in the first half. You know, we had some foul trouble, and we were trying to keep an eye on Stobes, and Stobes was great in the first half too. He's really playing well, But then, Jeffrey and Jackson gave us big minutes, and they had to. And we were able to extend the lead with those guys out there, and that's what we expect out of those guys when they come in.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I was going to bring that up, is the fact that you got some of these guys that don't get as many minutes, but, yeah, Jackson came in there, Jeff came in there, Max. I mean, and they, again, a little bit maybe out of necessity, but they played well. I mean, the level of play doesn't drop off when they come in.
Yeah, I thought Max really battled for us in that second half inside with Cameron with 4 fouls, and that's what we got to have, and and those guys did a nice job of stepping into roles when we needed them.
Absolutely. You mentioned that next week you're going to Winona. Talk about that a little bit and what you're going to see there. And is it 2 games or 3 games?
So 2 games. We play the 28th and the 29th. Okay. We play Winona at 4:30 on the 28th, at 8 o'clock on the 28th, and we play Byron High School at 4:30 on the 29th. And so at Winona State University, which
you've been there before.
Yeah, we went there before, and it's a great facility and fun to play in, and and it's 2 tough teams. The games will be shot clocks, so that's something different for us that we'll have to deal with and go through. We did a little bit of practice with it early this week. We had the extra time, but that'll be something we got to deal with too.
Yeah, it'll be a nice. Some tough opponents, obviously, but just a nice time for the kids to bond too. I would imagine a little bit.
Yeah, it is fun to take those guys up there and do something a little bit different and take an overnight and do some of that. So, we got a great group of kids we're taking up, and just excited to get away with them a little bit and, have some fun with them.
One thing that you and I think, touched on in our pregame chat, but, and I mentioned it throughout the broadcast, every game is big. I get that. But this was big tonight in the fact that you wanted to stay tied for the top spot in the conference, and you were able to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are really good, and their length gives us problems, just like everybody else's length, and it's one game at a time. I mean, this conference is so good, and Wanakee won yesterday, and they're obviously really, really good and beat us last week, and you can't. There's no freebies in this conference at all, and you got to come and play it every night, and I know that there's 3 teams right now with 1 loss, but I got to imagine there's going to be a couple more from everybody down the road here, just because everybody's so good, and it's super early to even talk about conference races. Right. It's nice that we've put ourselves in a really good spot so far, but there's a long way to go.
Well, and I would imagine you've got to be very pleased with the way your guys tonight handled some adversity, especially in that second half. They kept their cool.
It's really the first time where we've been tested like that this year, with a lead late and the team making a run back at us. And and I told our guys, I said, we're so experienced out there. When we're sitting out there with those, those 5 that were in at the end, I said, guys, you guys have been here a million times. Just relax and play. And got a couple stops and made some free throws and took care of the business.
Well, it was an outstanding effort once again. Great, entertaining basketball, and congratulations to you and the boys on the win. I want to wish you, a lot of good luck when you head up to Winona, and I'm looking forward to getting back at it here when you guys return in early January. But let me, offer my chance to wish you and the boys, your staff, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. By the way, thank you very much for my Christmas gift that you gave me earlier.
You're
I
welcome.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. And I'm super excited. I know Maddie might be watching. I'm actually. We're going out to see her tomorrow. I'm actually jumping on a flight tomorrow morning. And my flight leaves at 5:15 in the morning tomorrow.
Oh my!
So I'll be leaving the house about 2:30. But I'm and then Jackson and my wife are going to come out a little bit later in the day. But I'm really excited to get out there and just see her and spend. Jackson and I are flying back Christmas night because we practice at 6 o'clock on the 26th to get ready for the Winona trip. So. Quick little jaunt out to Las Vegas and see Maddie, and super excited to do that.
Well, you deserve that family time and enjoy that family time. And you need that.
Yeah,
you need that.
It'll be a nice comforting flight with all 3 teams winning here tonight and getting a program sweep. So I'll be smiling the whole way out.
All right. Well, good to see you, Tim. Thanks for coming up here as always. I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, your family, and the entire gang here. And we'll see you soon. All right?
Appreciate
you, buddy.
Too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That's Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the postgame show. And again, Beaver Dam a winner tonight here over Deforest inside the field house by the score of 71-54. Let's run down the final scoring numbers from this one. Now, these are unofficial, but I think they're pretty accurate. And for Beaver Dam, I had E.J. Salatel with 21 points. He led all scorers in the game, 14 in the first half, 7 more in the second half. He had 3 3-point baskets. Parker Blank, 19 points for Parker, including a couple of threes. And J.T. Call with 17. He had a 3-pointer, 6 in the first half, 11 more in the second half for J.T. So the Golden Beavers had 3 players in double figures. Meanwhile, it was Cameron Mendoza with 5, including a 3-point basket. 4 points for Jack Jens. It was Jackson Ladrin knocking down a triple early. He finished the game with 3. And Parker Stobie had 2 points in this game, a couple of free throws in the first half. Meanwhile, Deforest, they were led by Jackson Accardi and Tucker Grundle with 11 points each for the Norskies. Let's see, we had Ben Bodden off the bench with 8 points, including a 3-point basket. Lincoln Hotman with 5, including 1 from downtown. Dominic Wood, 5 off the bench. Tate Engeseth, 5, including a 3-point basket. Kobe Kleinert had 5, including a 3-point basket. And rounding out the scoring, Brooks Oman had a triple. He finished the game with 3. Nick Hermanson with a free throw, and he finishes with 1. So with the win, Beaver Dam improves to 7-1 overall and 4-1 in Badger Large play. DeForest now 3-6 on the season, 1-4 in the Badger Large. I mentioned that these teams are now off until after the Christmas holiday. DeForest, they got a couple of non-conference games next week. The Norskies will be at McFarland on Wednesday night, December 27th, and then a home game against Sun Prairie East on Saturday afternoon, December 30th. Meanwhile, you heard Tim Ladwin mention it. Beaver Dam boys heading up to Winona State University in Winona, Minnesota for the holiday tournament up there. And they're going to be playing, as he said, on the 28th and the 29th. And so that is going to wrap things up here. We want to thank the Beaver Dam Unified School District once again, and they identify a School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Washington Elementary. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. 71-54 your final tonight as the Beaver Dam boys get the win against DeForest. And with that, we want to thank all of you for being with us, especially those of you who were kind enough to send us emails. It was a fun night here in the field house. We had parents' night, ugly sweater night. Aiden, he even got in the act there, and we had a lot of fun. You want to get in front of the camera one more time if you want, Aiden, and we'll give a wave to the folks here. This was our 6th annual ugly sweater night, and there's Aiden right there, and wave to your adoring fans. Aiden Voigt, our crack videographer and engineer. Aiden, thank you for all you do, buddy. I really appreciate it. Outstanding work as always, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas, you and your family, and a Happy New Year. So with that, we'll wrap it up. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of you. We will be back in early January with more basketball, more hockey, more wrestling in the new year. But in the meantime, I wish you all a safe and happy holiday season. For Aiden Voigt, Mike Tronson saying so long from the field house. Have a pleasant evening, and this has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports